Eating out versus cooking at home. Why did I end up cooking food at home more often these days? Today, I would like to talk about eating out and cooking at home. Once eating out was used to be very fun for me. I think my family spent quite a lot of money every week to eat out. All the special days so-called was always related with eating out all the time. We ate out at least once or twice a week, even 3 times a week many years ago. We ate out to celebrate birthday, we ate out when it was weekend. We ate out when we felt tired to cook. We ate out when the kitchen in the house was too messy to cook. We also ate out when we even saw a new restaurant. We ate out when it just saw an interesting restaurant as well. I think we spent out quite a high amount of money that we earned into eating out budget. We also knew cooking is all about dedications, which it takes a lot of time to go shopping, to buy ingredients, and come back and spend time to cook as well. Sometimes the food we cooked turned out as a success, but unluckily turned out as a disaster as well. It was like throwing a dice. After eating food at home, we also had to wash dishes, wipe the floor, keep cleaning a stove and refrigerator as well. So, due to all these efforts, we might have made our conclusion that eating out is more efficient way rather than cooking at home. However, for the last 2 years we started not to eat out often. We felt like always difficult to find a nice restaurant. After hanging around to look for a good restaurant for an hour or so, although we eventually found one, when we actually ate the food, we were very disappointed. It was lukewarm, or there were tiny portions of vegetables or meat. The meat they put was not a good part relatively, if we did not pay high, obviously. Sometimes the food they gave us was like it had been lying in the kitchen for more than a couple of hours and they just warmed up and served it to us just after we ordered. It was also too salty or too sugary, even too spicy or too bland. There were much more disappointing cases rather than satisfying ones. It became very frustrating to find a just decent restaurant. It must sound very picky, but we did not know why we felt like that during that time. And now I know why. The reason is since Corona, we cooked more food at home. In the food we cooked, there were always more vegetables, more fresh ingredients, more natural seasonings, more interesting sauces, always used to better parts for meat or fishes as well. We cooked and served it quickly when it was cooked hot. We did not put any chemical ingredients either. So after eating a home-cooked meal more often, we started to get used to eat more homely food. Weirdly, we became sick having diarrhea or stomach ache more often if we had eaten out. So, after those bad incidents of sicknesses and dissatisfaction, we started to feel afraid of eating out and avoided eating out more and more. I know that not all the restaurants give bad food or cook poorly, but to reach a high standard of good quality, it should be with various fresh veggies and nice part of meat or seafood. If so, it will cost much more as well due to inflation. So these days, we ended up cooking more food at home, but we do enjoy our meal more and more, and we are exploring different styles of cooking. We are also gaining more ability to cook better. We also tend to cook with more nutritious ingredients, being conscious about health, which helps us to improve our diet to keep in a good health. This is what I have thought about eating out and cooking meal at home. Nowadays, we spend more time to cook and clean, but I am using the time listening English YouTube or Chinese podcasts to improve my language skills, so I am feeling quite alright to spend some time on. However, I am not saying that I will not eat ever again, and of course, there is no doubt that eating out with friends and family gives us very fun and special happy feeling. Today, I was just thinking and trying to analyze why we have cooked food at home more often these days. What about you guys? Do you cook more often as well, or eat out more often? Please leave your opinions to share ideas about it. Thank you for listening so far and see you next time.